Well, good morning, everyone. I apologize for the slightly late start. I'm all by myself here in Huntington Beach. Kelly is in Palm Desert, and I thought she could join us via cell phone. Is there a way for you to join?
It says enter studio.
Enter studio. Yes, I see you. I see you. Is your microphone and video on?
You know what? Let me see. I can't see.
Oh. I have a Starbucks story in a moment.
Okay. You're backstage. Only the host can
Yeah. I see you backstage. I can add.
At any time, be ready.
I just added you to the stage. All I need to do is see you and hear you.
You're in the show.
No, I'm in the show. Yeah.
It says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
Yes, they can see and hear me. I hope
they say they can see and hear me on my end.
They can see and hear you too.
That's what it says.
No, it says Kelly is MIA.
It does.
Becky said afternoon. Kelly is MIA today. LD said good morning. Beverly said good morning. Nicole said good morning. Hi. I want to click on your face, but it says remove.
You have to. It says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
We can see you, Rick, but not Kelly, Jody said. I can hear but not see her. You have to look at your settings on your phone to make sure that on the StreamYard that it says, maybe it's my fault. Let me just look at what I did here.
Isn't you have to add me?
Oh, edit mic settings. No, I can try again. I'm sorry, everyone.
Hold on.
Let me.
It said that's on StreamYard.
Let me go. I'm going to present or invite.
You will use
invite guest. Inviting a guest. Copy. This is what I did last time.
Do I have to have StreamYard? Is that what it is? Is that why I can't use it? I don't have StreamYard?
I'm not sure if you have to have StreamYard. I think she needs to turn her video on, Coffee Chat said.
Okay, let me try this.
Because on the invite, it didn't give me the option of giving you audio and or video. I think
entering the studio. Move close to your router.
Okay. The router's in the bedroom.
It says move close to your router.
Uh-huh.
Mic working?
I hear you.
Okay.
Can you guys hear Kelly?
I want edit.
I can't hear anything.
Here I am.
There you are.
I'm close to the router.
There you are. All right, we're live. Let me hear you. I can't hear you. We can hear Kelly, they're saying. How come I can't hear you on my laptop? It's so weird. I need to be able to hear Kelly. This is the first time we've done this, if you can't tell. That's why we suck at it. But, every time we do something, we're going to get better. I have the option of muting your mic, but I don't want to do that. I just want to hear you. Can you hear me? No? Now we can see her and not hear her. They heard her at first. We lost Kelly's voice. Oh, you can't hear me either. I wonder why that is. They can only hear me. This is so weird. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to do it with Kelly. I like doing it with Kelly. I'm not sure what to do now. Emily saw Kelly. You can hear me. You heard Kelly through your phone. Well, I can always have her call back in. Okay, there she is again.
You unmuted my mic.
Oh, there you
unmuted
are.
my mic. Can you
Okay,
hear
I'm
me?
not. I hear you.
Don't unmute my mic.
I won't. I checked your mic and it wasn't muted. I did check that.
Look at the bed. I only slept on that one little part right there.
Mine looks the same way.
It
Ours.
does?
I woke up. It was the craziest thing. I woke up this morning and I was so confused because I looked over at your side of the bed and it was empty. Your side of the bed was empty and I was confused about where you were for a second. You know, when you wake up and you forget where you are, if you're in a strange bed or if your person's not there and you're like, what's going on? Where's Kelly? And then I thought maybe you got up before me and went to the bathroom. And that wasn't the case either.
Yeah.
So I went to Starbucks this morning, as I do most mornings these days. I never had their oatmeal, not recently. And I needed to take something because I had gout. So I'm putting all the ingredients in my oatmeal. I got blueberries. I got brown cane sugar. I do not have milk, and I asked for milk, but I think it might already be in there, but I don't know. And then I got nuts.
Listen to this.
Yes.
I haven't had my stomach bother me. Okay, I didn't take my magnesium and my SOULLIFE.
Yeah.
Honest to God, since I got here. And my stomach has been bothering me. And the bloat that I have, I mean, I can't wait to get home just to get, I swear to you. Like, I had to take an Alka-Seltzer last night. See it?
Yeah, you never do that.
Well, and I used to do it all the time. I'm telling you, those SOULLIFE, taking that magnesium and doing that stuff has really changed my life. And when I stopped taking it, I can feel a difference.
Well, it's changed my life too, no question about it. And this weekend I also forgot my pill case. I have them all by the day.
Yeah, same. That's what I forgot too.
Yeah.
And you got gout and everything.
Now I have gout.
Yeah, same. Like I don't
Gout
gout, but I'm having stomach issues.
Gout
Isn't
is
that
not
weird?
fun. Any of you ever had gout? Anyone? It flared up on Friday. And I went to the doc. Well, I called my doctor on the way home on Monday. And now I'm taking steroids. I'm going to have to go take them in a minute. Steroids and this other stuff. Of course, I have to eat. So I'm going to eat some of this oatmeal. So
I went to the raddest house last night for a barbecue.
Yeah.
I wish we could show everybody on here. So I thought we'd put it on Patreon.
Well, we can show highlights tomorrow because you're coming home today, right?
Yes.
Are you going to play hooky again?
We're coming home early. Jolie said that she'd have her dad come pick her up at the airport. And I said, good, finally. We'll do something.
This is funny.
Okay.
Lemon verbena. Make sure everything is working before you go live. Just a thought. Everyone's a critic.
Huh?
Everyone's a critic. You act like this is our full-time job. You'd be shocked if you knew how much we make from doing this. Not what you think. But yes, you're right. Just give us a break.
Well, we did try to, but Rick had to go off and get coffee.
Yeah, you don't even know. Because at the time I woke up, I really didn't give myself enough time to prep. So when I got home, basically I got home with a minute, not even a minute to spare. And I still had to do some stuff.
But you still have to go in at that time, right? When you have it scheduled. Yes. And I can't get in there before because it says I'm in the back office.
Right. So if I've been here early, if I've been here at 5 of, and added,
it would still have done the same thing.
Yeah, but we could have troubleshooted it, right?
Oh God, it took what, 2 minutes? They had to wait 2 minutes.
I'm not sure they're complaining, but if they are, I can carry on this conversation. But here's the thing. Robin's husband had gout bad. This is like my 4th flare up, Robin. The first time was really bad. Second time, not as bad. Third time, minor. Some pills and knocked it out. This time, bad. Like bad like the first time. Really painful. Can come hobbling around. The meds do help. And it's not just the one anti-inflammatory, it's also the steroid that really helps. But gout is when I think it's the uric acid that is in so many foods like red meat, shellfish, red wine, and other alcohol. If you have too much of it over an extended period of time, your body can't process all that uric acid and it goes down into your big toe. That's where it usually lands. And when there's enough of it down there, just go in your big toe. And then you got to call. And that's what's happening in my toe right now.
I think I need to go closer to the router. It's kind of buffering.
If you're closer to the router, yeah, in the bedroom.
Yikes.
So I go to Starbucks not even a mile from here. And someone said cherry juice.
Cherry juice?
Cherry juice is great for gout.
No way.
Lika said it's shellfish and pork and beer with loss of yeast. Red wine is very bad as well.
We never have red wine.
I don't drink red wine. But the funny thing is we went to a Sunday brunch and the best foods at the Sunday brunch were a carving station for prime rib and a shellfish station that had shrimp and crab claws and something else, tuna. And I just ate I just put a pile of red meat and shellfish on my plate, even though I was suffering from gout. And I looked over at Kelly and I go, "Oh, I probably shouldn't eat this." And she looks at me and goes, "Just eat it." like I was being a wimp, just eat it. That's the good stuff. Just eat it. And I thought to myself, yeah, why not? I'll just eat it.
I'll never say that again.
I go back and I sit down at the table. And she goes, "Look what Rick's eating." I go, "You told me to."
So I called Vicki Gunvalson to ask her if it was true that Tamara really got suspended.
Oh, Mike has gout. Mike had gout bad, I think.
Mike who?
Mike Smith.
Oh, really? And she said that she doesn't know anything about it. And I said she doesn't know anything about
Tamara?
Rick, the uric acid of the water. My daughter had a liver transplant and I'm not applying anything, just oh my gosh. Wow. Did you all hear about Sonia Marion getting blacklisted from Tucci due to her behavior because they wouldn't comp $1,000? Yeah, I saw that. You guys, I've been telling you that. I've been telling everybody the way this lady is. I've been telling you. No one's believed me.
She said she thought it was comped and they got in a big fight.
That's what about these housewives. They think they get free everything. Am I tilted? Does it look like I'm tilted?
No, you look good.
Does it look like I'm like this?
A little bit. It looks a little tilted. That's our guest room next to our master in the desert. I did that wall with the soundproof.
Oh yeah, Rick did this wall. Look.
I cut my hands like 30 times doing that wall. It was so stupid.
You did a good job.
Okay, so Michelle says, I saw that this morning about Tamara. I read that she broke her dog's leg.
Yeah, so I asked Jeff, I go, "Jeff, did you hear anything?" I asked Jeff. He goes, "No, this is the first time hearing of it. Maybe Gretchen put her over the edge." I died laughing. He is hysterical.
Well, I'd like to know this, now that we've been burned once on the internet, I'd like to know if this is true or not before I start reporting on it. And as a longtime reporter, I should know better. This isn't really my arena, and also now the world has changed. You can't trust anything you read. You really can't trust it now, especially on social media sites. Because they're posting AI videos. I
So
just saw.
listen to this. I went to this charity event for Melissa Olson 2 weeks ago in Balboa Bay Club. And it's called Laura's House, okay? And it's for domestic abuse women. If you're like in a domestic abuse and you have nowhere to go, Laura's
Yeah.
House is this charity that helps women with like clothes, like getting on their feet, all these things. Well, this one of the little girls was a speaker. She graduated from high school. And she said that this boy did this AI of her and showed like her boobs
Yeah.
and took it all over to the internet. It wasn't her boobs. It wasn't any of that. This little boy put a picture of this little girl and spread it throughout the school, and it was AI. Can you imagine like how horrible that is?
I've heard stories about that. Kids getting in trouble for doing that. I just saw last night on the computer that they had this new thing where they were doing AI versions of hot girls, like on Instagram, and having them do like an OnlyFans thing. But they're not real people. So you don't have to pay them anything. You know, I mean, the people who are putting them up on TV who are like owning them, like they're pimps. They can just create these AIs, put them on OnlyFans, and get people to pay to spend time with them and make a fortune and not have any overhead.
That's amazing.
Money.
That's not amazing.
I think we should try an AI version of you, Kelly,
Yeah, why not? Go on OnlyFans? That'd be amazing.
and put it on OnlyFans
Yeah, let's do that.
instead of going on OnlyFans. We'll just go on OnlyFans with AI. So Kelly couldn't find her credit card, and I said, I'm going to look for it when I get home, and I promise you I'm going to find it. I came and
It wasn't a credit card, it was my debit card.
your debit card. I started looking in all the likely places, and the Daily Smash live, and I had to look in like 10 different spots, and then I went into her closet where there's a cabinet where there are purses in there, and I started going through the purses, and one by one, and I found the card I was looking for in a purse that she hadn't used in about a week and a half. But I found it.
It was in a clutch.
A clutch. So how was that party last night?
It was fabulous. I wish we could show pictures right now. This house is so badass. And I brought my friend David Rios with me.
Mhm.
And he's number 3 in realtors in the Coachella Valley. He got a big, huge award in a magazine. I'm pretty proud of him. And he's like, when are you getting your real estate license? Like, I know, I got to study. I got to really go take that crash course and study. I have to. He's like, you would kill it out here.
Well, we're going to start spending more time out there. As soon as I get that studio finished, I'm painting it this weekend and putting the carpet down. It's going to be ready for my guy to come out and hook up all the equipment. So today I'm going to actually look at all the equipment and find out if I can get it all ordered here in the next week.
So I want to tell everybody about the story about what happened with Hope and her new boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Chad, my hubby had gout flare up in Afghanistan with the Rangers. He could barely walk. Kelly looked gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I know how painful that is. Tell Chad I feel his pain. I'm feeling it right now, but I also know that it will get better. In fact, I'm going to take my medicine in a couple minutes. We got another tip, but this time from Mary McFadden, gave us a $20 super sticker.
Dang! Wow.
Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Mary.
To get over gout, you should not eat shrimp, pork, or sugar.
I think for this, I think you should just eat bland stuff for the rest and not have any alcohol or any things with acid in it.
Yeah, no alcohol. I'm going to go alcohol free. I'm not going to eat red meat. I'm not going to eat shellfish. Just going to keep it. And I'm going to try some of these other suggestions. Drink lots of water was one that you told me, Kelly. My first night
Flush
was
out your liver.
you,
I know you hate beet juice, but I would take beet juice. Flush out your liver.
somebody else said cherry and someone said that lemon water.
Lemon. I told you lemon water because it
Yeah.
helps alkalize your body. And I told you some baking soda
You did tell me baking soda. That sounds gross, but I'll do it.
with water. Just
Yeah.
drink.
What were we going to talk about Hope and Obi?
Okay, so I want to tell that story about what they told us about the cockroaches.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a good story. You want me to tell it?
Yeah, I want you to tell it.
So Hope is dating this new guy. Really nice guy.
And she met him on the Perfect 12. If you ladies are like single, you guys need to get on this.
Met him on a website. But they hit it off and they've been hanging out quite a bit.
And this guy's a 10, okay? He looks great, he's rich, the guy's nice, like he's got it all. Like has a good family. He's just a really cool, successful dude.
So they invited us Friday night to go out, but we couldn't because we were driving from here to there and we weren't going to get there in time. We could have in the end we could have met them, but we were tired and we got there and this guy started doing stuff. But anyway, they went to this piano bar in La Quinta.
It's called the
Morgan?
Sandbar.
Oh, Sandbar. He mentioned another place that they had gone to either before or after that. And so they're there for a while, and someone in their group, and they're like the only ones there at this point because it's late. And someone in their group noticed these two women in like their 40s. Look, they come in, they look around, they apparently like walk.
They said nicely dressed, everything.
They like walk through the place, and one of the people in their party goes, they start screaming at them, like, "Oh my God, how could you do that? Oh, what's wrong with you?" And tries to chase them out the door, and the women go running. And this woman who was in their party, who they don't know that well, was chasing after them in her high heels. And everyone in the group was just kind of looking at each other like, what was she so upset about? What did that person do? But no one else went to help her or run after those two women, which I would have done immediately. I know Kelly would have too.
Oh, yeah.
Before the other woman even gets back, all the people inside the restaurant realize that something smells really bad. And as it turned out, these women had some kind of fart spray or poop spray or some really nasty, smelly spray and had walked through this bar, the fancy piano bar, just fouling the whole room for whatever reason. I thought eco-terrorism, which it kind of is. I don't know if they hated someone who worked there or and knew somebody who was in one of the parties and wanted to gross them out. Maybe they just hated rich people having a nice meal or drinks late at night. But they walked through the place and just fouled it and then left. And when Hope and her boyfriend paid the bill and went outside to wait for their car at valet, they realized that they have cockroaches.
This big. Tell him how big.
He said he had 3 of them, the big ones, the big cucarachas. He had one on his hair, he had one on his head, he had one on his body. And Hope
He said one went down his shirt.
Down his shirt in the back, and Hope had 2 or 3 of them on. Like all of a sudden, there's cockroaches.
No, 2 big ones were crawling up her legs. She said it was like out of a horror movie. She said it was just like out of a horror movie.
Were the cockroaches connected somehow to the stink? And then there was speculation about whether these people had actually brought cockroaches with them and left them outside, knowing people were going to run out, or if the stink had forced some cockroaches out of their lair because it smelled so either bad or delicious, and they went looking for more. I don't know. But wasn't that the wildest story?
When she said that she had to take all her clothes, she said it was like it was like out of a horror movie. She said she thought that someone got a box and like unleashed them as soon as they walked out.
Brought a box of cockroaches, and their clothes all smelled terrible. They had to go back and immediately strip their clothes off. And she made it sound like it turned into some kind of sex party at her house because everyone's getting naked. Actually, Obi said he warned her because there might be cameras around, and she was just exposing herself apparently. But I think tart cherry juice. I think it was someone who had an agenda against just rich people and was playing a prank, even though they're in their 40s. Cucumber.
Well, I said to Hope, I go, what'd they look like? She goes, they look like us. Like they look like normal
like you and me.
Yeah. Hi, Nicole.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for the super sticker. I just want to mention one more time that tonight is my 1-year anniversary of having my own show on Newsmax 2. And I'm
Yay.
I mean, I can't believe it's been a year, Kelly.
I can't believe it. I can't wait to get home and take my vitamins. I'm telling you.
Supplements. I wish I had some here to show people. I'm going to go upstairs anyway because I have to take my meds. Can I run upstairs with you for a minute?
Why don't you Instacart some tart cherry juice everyone's telling you to take?
That's a good idea. Our kitchen is really coming along. God, I love coming home to this now. Before we came home to a shell, and now we're coming home to a custom designer kitchen. It's hard to walk upstairs with gout. I don't recommend it to anyone. Want to see our new couch?
Yeah, sofa, sectional.
This thing is remarkable. It's huge.
I have to get pillows made. That is the most comfortable sofa in the world, is it not?
It is. Yeah, you just sink into it.
And it's so comfy.
Kelly
I got that custom made.
Kelly and I curl up in that corner, and Tony and Rebecca can curl up in that corner. They fell asleep on that couch the other day. It was so cute. We're going to put these giant pictures on the wall. Maybe up on that giant wall. Look at the size of that space in both of them. That's a reflection. Tell them about the issue with the tariffs and the furniture, honey.
Oh yeah. So my girlfriend is a stager. She's just
Look,
so
there's,
awesome.
There's my bed. One side only. The tariffs and the furniture.
Okay, so my girlfriend has this. I wanted this sofa from one of her retailers, and my girlfriend Hope just bought some for her house her $4 million house that she's selling in La Quinta. And I was like, oh well, it's here in LA. They're never gonna just sell out on my stuff. So I finally pulled the trigger to buy the sectional or the sofa for downstairs. They're all sold out. And she comes back to me, and because she has a stock and dealer thing, Megan does. Citizen House. If you guys, somebody liked my table and reached out to Monica Interiors. I get my furniture from the Citizen House here in Costa Mesa. So if you guys have any questions about sofas or anything like that, or custom made stuff, you have to go through the Citizen House, which is on my Instagram. Anyways, so she comes back. She's like, they're all gobbled up. And she goes, if they want that sofa, which I want, they're like, it's going to be $4,000 more because of the tariffs. $4,000. $4,000 more.
That's crazy. That is cray. We brought that toaster home from the desert. Does it match? Look good in here?
I don't want that there.
Well, when you're not here, shit happens, babe. You want to see what else happened?
What else?
None of us were here. the powder room finish. And I just figured out how to use the heated toilet. Whoops. Where'd you go? Uh-oh.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
And I come home and I find that the light has broken and the remnants of the light are all over.
Oh my God, you left it like that?
Because I want to show Aurelio, and it was too late. I want him to see it before I clean it up.
Oh,
I'll clean it up now. I'm going to take another video of it and pictures. But we're going to have to replace that light, obviously. I'm not gluing that thing back together.
No. God, we have so much more to do on that house. We have to,
We do, but it's going to be so worth it. I mean, so worth it. Place is going to be the nicest house within a 5-mile radius. Very excited.
I'm trying to figure out if this story is true about Tamra'S dog.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to
Even
Tamra'S
though
dog for a
I
minute.
can't stand Tamra, I can't stand her. Actually, thinks that she's a sociopath. But I don't think. Yeah, no caffeine with gout. I told you that.
I know you did. It's the one. Can I have one vice? I'll quit. I'll stop.
No caffeine. He doesn't listen. See,
no, I do listen. I do listen.
Everyone's telling you here. You don't listen.
No, I do because I had. I chose to have my iced coffee anyway because I kind of wake up. I didn't know what else to do. I'm sorry.
Drink hot water with lemon.
All right. Well, requires me buying lemons and heating up some water. I haven't done that yet.
All right, I'll go to the store when I get home. What was I saying?
What is happening
anyways,
with Tamra?
I was saying I can't see Tamra breaking her dog's leg on purpose. Like, I can't. There's no way. So
we did this story on this week's Patreon with the Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. If you want to see the video, and maybe you don't,
go to Patreon and watch last week.
Yeah, we do the whole show, the whole video. All right, so Tamra,
how cute is this room? Okay. Here.
I'm soak my foot in Epsom salts.
Oh yeah, I have Epsom salts there.
Okay, thank you for the congratulations. It's stunning. Paraffin wraps.
Paraffin, yeah.
Your microphone has a little static feedback. The kitchen is beautiful. Love the black and white. Are you going to Greece, Ryan asked? My favorite country.
I'm going to San Francisco next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then the following weekend, I'm going to Greece.
Look at your life.
Yep.
I'm jealous. I can't believe you're going to be in a hot little bikini, hanging out with a bunch of dudes on a beach. I'm going to be stuck here by myself, babysitting Joey.
Like White Lotus. I'm going with a bunch of chicks.
Robin Dickman's going paragliding now. Wish me luck. Good luck, Robin. Good luck. Have fun. All right, where are the Tamra comments? I'm looking. Thank you guys for all your comments. We have almost 1,000 people watching. Wait, did Rick finish his story? Which story? About Tamra's? I don't know. So there was a story on Bravo Lowdown that had a quote from some other source, and I now know that you can't trust anything on the internet. But the drink the Make Hydration, Pam said. That's a very good idea. I have that upstairs. I'll go back and get some. It said that her dog's leg was broken. It didn't say that she broke the dog's leg. She got a new dog to replace her old dog who died. And it claimed that her new dog's leg was broken, and because of events surrounding the leg being broken, that she was being suspended from all meetings and all shooting.
Well, Shannon Bedore and Vicky are going to be on Jeff Lewis live on Thursday. Vicky told me.
Oh, really?
So maybe, just maybe, Shannon will tell Vicky and Vicky will tell me. And then I'll tell all of you guys.
Are you going to see Lena for your brows?
Yes. Oh, yeah. She goes, Raina goes and sees her. Thank
She
you
does?
so much. Yes. She goes
That's
and sees Lena. Yes.
Rick
That
got
is
gout. We're going
so
to
nice
freeze.
of you that you
My
went.
gout will be long gone by then.
Thank you so much for going to see Lena. Yes, she says that Raina goes and sees her.
I got a gift for my 1 year anniversary on these Max. Thank you, Navy Wife Allison. So you guys are not. Where did Kelly go? Where did Kelly go? I'm going to show you guys a secret. Okay. I'm going to show you a secret. Gout can become a chronic condition. Gout happens in people's lives and they feel stuck in a situation and cannot release the past. That's not what gout is. It's not being stuck in a situation and can't release the past. That's not gout. That's not a medical diagnosis. Gout is a buildup of uric acid in your foot, and your body can't process it because you're eating too much of the wrong stuff. I was eating too much red meat, too much wine and or alcohol, and shellfish is bad, and it all built up in my toe, and it happens from time.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Your liver can't process the acid.
Well, we all know
And
what
then,
that. I'm gonna drink less.
I
I'm
mean,
really gonna. What?
it was weird because I didn't eat meat there for a long time. You didn't eat meat either. So I don't think it's the
Well,
meat. I think it's the alcohol.
when we went to Florida, we went out every night. And we don't do that here.
No.
We went out every night and drank
And
alcohol.
you know what we ate a lot of? Italian food. A lot.
I'm not sure what. I mean, the meat, the meatballs. But in any event, I'm getting my hair cut this morning. And Kelly's been encouraging me to grow it long. And I have been. And it's longer than it's been. I don't know if you can tell. In a very long time. Can you tell how long it is? There's still some stuff in it from last night from my show. Can you tell how long it is?
Yeah. You don't see that bald spot so much in the back.
That's a plus. So I'm hoping my minerals are helping with the bald spot.
I don't know. I can't wait to come home and take my stuff. My stomach's been bothering me. So, anyways, so we went to this party, and are you there? Are you there? I think he went out now. I think he's gone. Anyway, I can't read your guys' comments, so it's been 40 minutes.
It went black. There we are.
I know you went black. You went dark.
I am. Look at my hair. Should I just leave it like this for TV?
No.
So
So anyway,
crazy professor.
Julie comes home tomorrow.
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
Yeah.
Julie comes home on Thursday.
Thursday.
Excited.
Me too. But cousin Tony's getting kicked out of her room. He said he was going to get a hotel.
Well, he can sleep right there on the couch, on the sofa.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Mm.
What are you wearing on your head?
This is a New Jersey minor league baseball team, the Jackals. I threw out a first pitch at one of their games, and they gave me a hat, and I saved it.
Oh.
Thought it was cool.
Okay. Well, all right. I got to get going here. I have to wake them up and start moving and shaking here. I gotta get.
Are you guys gonna leave this morning?
Yes, he's wanted to leave early.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. When you get home, we can take care of more business. We got a lot to take
I thought you guys were getting up. They locked it. Hey!
Oh!
You are from
Kelly.
procedures.
Kelly woke Rebecca up. They were sleeping on the couch upstairs.
Like you guys.
And I was like, look, shh, look how quiet they are, how
Oh,
cute they are.
the lights are
Kelly
down.
walks in, she goes, hey! And Rebecca just went, jumped out of her skin. The way she woke her up. It was hilarious. Don't forget your Soul Life, everybody. SoulLife.com/Rick and Kelly. You get $10 off every bottle at SoulLife.com. Just buy 2 or more bottles and hit auto order. You'll get all the minerals you need. It's fantastic, organic, highly absorbable, really great products from a really great company. And you will not regret it. You're going to feel better and look better. And stuff like your nails are going to grow so fast.
Who do you think is the hottest?
Amongst?
All right, okay, Bridget Bardot, Marilyn Monroe, Sophia Loren, Mommy Dearest.
These are
Bridget
good choices.
Bardot,
Good choices. Elizabeth Taylor
and Ava Gardner. Which one's your favorite?
I want to say, wait, go back to the brunette right there on the bottom right. Who's that again?
Sophia Loren.
Yeah, she might be the hottest. I mean, they're all hot.
I think she's the hottest.
Who's that again?
I don't know. I think these two are the hottest.
Sophia Loren is just a classic beauty. She aged well. She's just hot as F. They're all hot though.
They're all hot.
Because Kelly did that. It looks like a guy probably did that, but it was Kelly.
They're all hot. All right, I gotta get
ready.
ready.
Show on Patreon this week too, everybody. Great show. Noam Dorman, the owner of the Comedy Cellar, does a long interview with me and talks a lot about the history of the club and some of his most famous comedians, most famous moments from there. If you like comedy, you're going to love this discussion, including about the intersection of politics and comedy and the woke culture and how unfair it was to some of these comedians. Really, really powerful stuff on the Rick and Kelly Show on patreon.com this week. So just subscribe now. You'll get to see last week's with Johnny Bananas. You'll have access to all 191 episodes. And then this Thursday or Friday, you're going to see Noam and Kelly's adventures in the desert, a whole bunch of other fun stuff on the Rick and Kelly Show.
Do you think CK would, CK Lewis, what's his name? Louis CK? Do you think he would want to do our show? You should ask.
He might. I talked to Noam about him. I'd like to get George Schultz to come on. Remember we met him that night? He had like a mustache.
Yeah.
He was on the Tom Brady roast. He is absolutely hilarious, and he's a really cool guy. So I asked Noam to ask him. So we're going to try and start doing that more.
Yeah.
All right. So you get ready. I'm going to go get my hair cut. I want to ask the 1,000 people watching almost to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Be part of our YouTube family and be part of our Patreon family too. It's $5, but you're going to get weekly entertainment, no commercials, and much longer videos with music, dancing, cooking segments, and interviews every week.
And then I'm going to have a homegirl teach me how to make that salmon today.
Oh, I would love that.
She wants to show me.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
You guys are going to make salmon on our beautiful new stove?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
All right, honey. Let me know later about your travel schedule. I'm going to go to Megan's in a minute and get my hair cut.
Okay, not too short.
Yeah. No, we're going to keep it long and start styling it.
Yeah. Styling. All right, love
report. You. Newsmax 2 1-year anniversary show tonight. Motor City Madman.
Newsmax 2.
The Motor City Madman is joining me for an interview to discuss his career and my career, the second coming of my career.
Okay.
I love you, honey bunny.
Love you too, baby. Bye.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
See you guys. We'll be back with another smash tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.